Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another pro tip. I had a thought today I wanted to share with you about intermittent fasting. If you can see, I don't know, my weight is starting to nudge up a little bit, and I'm wondering if part of it is new blood pressure medication I'm taking. It said one of the side effects is weight gain. I hope that's not the case, because it's kind of helping me, and I'm trying to take as little as possible. But anyways, I wanted to talk about intermittent fasting, and I've got to recommit myself to getting my weight down, because I've bumped up about 5 or 6 pounds just in the last little week or something. So I got to recommit to this intermittent fasting. But I was thinking about it earlier. There's some benefits to intermittent fasting, right? It's not a 24-hour fast. It's 12 hours or more. And the good thing about it is you're just basically fasting till you get hungry, eating when you're hungry. Well, the first meal of the day, I'm eating about, let's see what time it is now. It's, I think it's 1 something right now in the afternoon. But I have not eaten yet today. And I'll eat around 2 o'clock. So, that will be my first meal of the day. And the good thing about there's a couple of good things about intermittent fasting. Number one, the healthy food that you've committed yourself to eating with a good diet. I mean, everything is so satisfying when you wait till you're that hungry. It's not like fasting 24 hours. You're just hungry enough to the point where you're so glad to have something good to eat. And I mean, yes, I still crave those cheeseburgers I used to eat all the time, and those things, from McDonald's I'd sneak down and get. But with intermittent fasting, I'm telling you, the healthy things become so satisfying, and you let that satisfaction carry over to the next day, and then you have that same satisfaction the next day. And so what I've been doing, I changed it up a little bit, but having a full salad that my wife makes a big bunch for the week, and I usually eat a bunch of that once a day. Then I either put a can of tuna or good sardines or canned mackerel on it for my protein, and it is so satisfying. I mean, I'm not missing those cheeseburgers at all, right? So that's one benefit of it. I mean, it was like when I was in the hospital recently. I hadn't eaten for a long time, and a boiled egg I'm sorry. When I got out of the hospital, I said, I want a boiled egg. And she brought me a boiled egg and put a little salt, a little pepper on it, and it almost brought tears in my eyes. It was so satisfying. So that is a side benefit to intermittent fasting that you don't realize, that it makes you so thankful for your first meal of the day, because by the time you eat it, you're pretty hungry. You're ready for a meal, and the healthy meals, the salads, the avocados, the whatever, it tastes so satisfying. Sardines, the ones at Costco are so good. The sardines they have, I think they're organic, or anyways, so that's one benefit. Secondly, this thing I just learned about, autophagy, this things that happens in the cells that has just been discovered by a Japanese scientist. The self-eating, the cells recycle itself. We always knew that our cells were always dying and regenerating themselves, but this autophagy is something special that is triggered by, you know, intermittent fasting or fasting, and it recycles all these things in the cell. And one guy I listened to, Dr. Sten Ekberg, who I love, his explanations are so good. He says that when you lose weight this way, you don't get that flat. I mean, I'm trying to, I've got, it's starting to disappear, my flab is, let's say that. It's starting to disappear, and you don't look like that sickly, this autophagy. It's the, not only are the cells regenerating, but they're reusing those parts, and Stan claims that it helps from getting like saggy skin. That's his opinion, not mine. I think I believe it, and it's a good thing. So intermittent fasting, don't overthink it, but I'm trying to limit myself to 2 meals a day. 2 meals a day. The first meal at 2 o'clock, like in the afternoon, and then I work the night shift. You know, I usually take lunch at 10, and it's later than I would like to be eating, but that's when I'm available for lunch. And then while I'm working, I start at 6. I allow myself some healthy snacking on some healthy popcorn or some nuts, maybe some hummus with some organic what is it called? Blue corn chips that you get at Costco. Costco has a lot of good chips that are healthy, so I do allow myself a little bit of snacking like that. And I allow myself, I love watermelon, and I've been buying watermelon like they've been going out of style in Costco, and only about a third of them have any sweetness to them, but I love that texture and the water. And so anyways, the benefits, how long has this gone? Is that 8 minutes or 6 minutes? I'm not sure. Well, I'll try to keep it short, but intermittent fasting, it doesn't take any. So this is what I suggest. Sten Ekberg, Dr. Sten Ekberg on YouTube has like lots of great videos, but the one that's 10 foods you should never touch. I would advise follow that religiously, do your intermittent fasting, and weight will melt off you. Now I lost like 40, I hit a 40-pound mark, new low like a week or two ago, and then I kind of relaxed, and we had some get-togethers and things where I was always eating healthy, but probably just eating a little bit too much volume, and I have crept up a few pounds, but I think this morning I weighed at 188, and so just 2 weeks ago I was 186, but I'm also partially blaming that blood pressure medication. I don't know if that's right or not, but I wish I did not have to take it. But anyways, intermittent fasting, I encourage it, and it just makes you so thankful for every time you eat. You think, oh man, this is so good. All this healthy food I'm getting much more enjoyment. I'm getting more enjoyment out of that salad than I used to get out of that greasy cheeseburger from Shivers in Utah that I used to love. Then they closed, and then we got the what's the place? Anyways, that new place from Wisconsin, a chain. Have great mushroom Swiss hamburgers, but I don't crave those. I mean, yeah, sometimes wish I'd have one. And I could probably, you know, allow myself one every once in a while, but for now, I just don't need. I mean, I'm finding this healthy diet so satisfying, especially when you intermittent fast. You're just so glad to have anything to eat, and you're so thankful, and so there's lots of benefits to that. So I think I will leave it at that and let you think on that. And we'll call it a pro tip about intermittent fasting. Thank you. Bye-bye.